Want to make a fierce bounty hunter, a conniving operative, or a proud ROV pilot? Well, in today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to make a character in IDENTECO. Hey Fringers, it's Mallo. Welcome back to another video. One of my favorite things about tabletop role-playing games is making a new character. It's a chance to breathe new life into a story. It's a chance to create something completely new from scratch, pull it straight out of your mind and onto the table. It can also be one of the most daunting things out there because the character sheet is a blank canvas to which you could put all of your ideas out there. But where to start? But don't worry. In today's video, I'm going to teach you all of the steps that it takes to create a character in IDENTECO, and I can tell you it is not very long. So hang in tight. The first place to start is getting your character's attributes. There are 6 attributes in IDENTECO: strength, agility, intelligence, wisdom, stamina, and charisma. They tell you everything you need to know about your character. How strong they are, how fast they are, how much of a smooth talker they are. These attributes will come into play everywhere throughout the rest of the game, and so getting it right early on is critical. There are 2 main ways that you can generate attributes for your character. The first is to roll 4d6 6 times and assign the outcomes to those die rolls to one of your attributes. This can be good, but it can also be kind of feast or famine. So I usually say only for seasoned role players who want the randomness of die rolls to try this particular way. Depending on if the dice love you that day, it can either be a really good day and you get a really powerful character that you can do and live out that power fantasy, or it can be a lot of 8s and 9s and you are rolling at a disadvantage for just about everything. So if you want that kind of character and you want that kind of randomness, go for it. The other way is to use a point buy system, which allows you to assign numbers to the 6 attributes as you see fit. So it allows you to more customize and create the character that you want to see. Each hero character, like the one that you're creating, starts with 90 points to divide up among the 6 attributes, however you see fit. This makes the average for any given skill a 14 or 15. In IDENTECO, things are taken in pairs, so 14 and 15 is what we consider average, which gives you a +0 to your attribute modifier. Those modifiers become important when you roll a d20 to see skill checks and other things later in the game. A negative modifier is anything below a 14, and a positive modifier will be anything above 15. Those become, like I said, more important later, but just know that the more points that you spend in any given area, the more that your character is going to be more skilled in that. So if you want a really strong character, you might put more points in strength. If you want a really cunning character, you might put more points in intelligence. Either way, it keeps the game balanced and allows you to create the character that you want to see. Your attributes also tell you your starting hit points in every area of the body, your initiative bonus, your perception bonus, and your speed, which can come in handy when you're running from the law. Just take my word for that. But don't worry, if you have any negatives in any parts of this character, that's okay. Negative numbers just means that your character isn't quite as skilled in that, and other members of your team might be, and that's why good group cohesion can be important. But it also gives a way for you to flavor your character and roleplay at the table. Not everybody can be perfect at everything, let's be honest about that. And so building a character that has flaws can be a good thing. So embrace the negative numbers, but also make sure that you have a really good ROV pilot if you need it. The next thing you need to choose is your background. This tells you at the start of the game where you are in the world. Corp means you're affiliated with a corporation in some way. You might be a corporate security personnel. You might also be an operative who's working the political ranks in the boardrooms trying to get work for your team. Or you might be a ROV pilot out there fighting for your corporation trying to protect their assets. Either way, it means you're tagged with a real chip and you are expected to play at least by some parts of the law. Your corporation may give you a little bit of leniency to play inside and outside the lines, but generally, you're there to uphold and do the mission of the corporation. Fringers are the freelance mercenaries and operatives that are working outside of the law. They may be taking side jobs from other corporations or smaller teams, but they might be just trying to kind of survive. They live within the megacities, but outside of the societal norms of corporations. They can have either a fake or a real chip, which gives them an advantage over their corporate counterparts because they can blend into society and be whoever they want to be. Finally, there's the grounders. These people live outside of the society and the megacities that inhabit the world. They've eschewed all societal norms and would rather take their chances with the harshness of the wastes than deal with the constant corporate oversight. They can live off of a few bits of chrome and a direction. They don't know what the chip program is and have never or have given up their chip to live in a society where they feel like they can be free. Each of these backgrounds give you additional starting skills and areas of focus for your character. But remember, just because you pick a background doesn't mean you have to start there. For example, you might be a grounder who's been pursuing a bounty for some time, and as the game opens, you might be coming into the city because that's where you believe the bounty to be. And that's okay. Moving in and out of cities is an integral part of IDENTECO. The next aspect of your character is your class. There are 8 starting classes in the game: Merc, Hacker, Outrider, Rover, Greaser, Operative, Gutterpunk, and Leo. Each of these have their own flavor and ways to play them. And we'll go deeper into each of the classes in another video, but for now, these classes give you your starting skills and areas of focus for your group within the game. Each class has their own flavor and ways to play. But remember, classes build on top of your background, so add any skills and anything that you get from your class with your background, and that creates a more complete character. Pay close attention to all of the bonuses that your background and your class. This can help you excel in areas that your group may need and plug any holes if you did the die rolls. We'll go deeper into what each of these skills mean in another video, but for now, refer to the core rulebook, read up, and add your points where you want them to be. This helps you flesh out your character and allows you to have even more customization that you can bring to the table. And that's it. You've created a character in IDENTECO. Now it's up to you to bring it to life. I can't wait to see what you can do. I'm Mallo. Thanks for joining us. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button down below. And if you could, support us, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.